Hey guys, welcome back to another Pilates with Jayde. Today's workout is a 10-minute intermediate arms, back and shoulder workout using the small Pilates ball. You can grab the same ball that I'm using if you follow the link in the description, and if you use my code PTPJ10 you'll get a discount at the checkout as well. Other than that, all you need is yourself and a mat if you've got one. So when you're ready, we'll get straight into it. Okay, so we're getting started today with an exercise called tricep arms. That's going to warm up our arms, particularly the back of the arm, which is the tricep. So starting on the hands and knees, just make sure your wrists are right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips, and we've got the ball in one hand, the elbow glued to the side. As we exhale, we extend the arm behind us, and as we inhale, we bring it back. So it's an exhale to extend, and an inhale to bring it in. And as we're extending, we're focusing on squeezing through the back of the arm, so the tricep muscle, as we extend. We also want to make sure that we keep the elbow glued to the side of the waist. And we're also keeping tight through the abs, so making sure the lower back isn't arching in this position. Exhaling to extend and inhaling to bring it in. We're just going to go for a couple more on this side. And last one on this side, exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it in. And then we're going to swap to the other side. So swapping hands, tuck that elbow in. We've got 12 on this side. Exhaling to extend the arm behind. Inhaling to bring it in. Really focus on that squeezing of the arm as you extend. It's a controlled movement, and we want to make sure that we're warming up the muscles here. So rather than just moving through, bending and straightening, we really focus on squeezing through the back of the arm as we extend behind us. Good. Keep the eyes looking directly down. We want the head in line with the body. Just a few more on this side. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it in. And last one here. And then relaxing. Well done. Popping the ball just next to you. We won't be using it for the next exercise. We're going to come down onto our front, pop the forehead down on the ground, and extend the arms up above. With the arms just wider than shoulder width apart, we're exhaling to lift one arm and inhaling to lower, alternating sides. So we exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Good. So focus on keeping the shoulder blades down and back at all times, and lifting and lowering the arms from the shoulder joint, keeping the elbow straight. Focus on lifting through the abdominals, tucking the pubic bone down into the mat so that we're not having any pain through the lower back. So the legs and the lower half of the body should be nice and relaxed. Just a few more here. Exhaling to lift and inhaling to lower. Let's go one last one. And relaxing. And then we're going to place the hands behind the head, elbows wide. And exhale, lift both elbows up and inhale, lower. So same thing as before, we're keeping the forehead down on the mat and focusing on squeezing in between the shoulder blades to lift both elbows up towards each other. Just a couple more here. Keep lifting through the T-zone, abs are scooping up off the floor, pubic bone pressing down into the mat. The legs are nice and relaxed. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. And one last one here, and then relaxing. Good work. We're going to grab the ball for the next one, and we're going to pop it just underneath the rib cage, just below the chest. So we're still lying on our front, but now we're going to be supported by the ball, just propped up slightly off the floor. Keeping the legs relaxed, we're going to bring the arms up one at a time so that the hands are behind the head, elbows wide. Squeezing in between the shoulder blades, we exhale, extend, and inhale, bring it back. So we're extending the arms directly out to the side and then bringing the hands back to the head. We're keeping the eyes looking down so the head is in line with the body, chin tucked in. Keep scooping through the abdominals, keeping the legs and the glutes relaxed. Good, just a few more here. Exhaling to extend and inhaling to bring it back. Finishing off that last one and then relaxing down, placing the elbows back down on the mat. Nice work, guys. The next exercise looks like breaststroke that we do in the swimming pool. So we're going to be placing the hands by our head with the palms facing in. As we exhale, we extend the arms out in front. We inhale, flip the hands and circle back and around, squeezing in between the shoulders and lifting up slightly through the chest. And then as we exhale, we bring the arms through the middle and lower slightly. Inhale, flip the hands, circle around and lift the chest, squeezing in between the shoulder blades. So it's an exhale to extend forward. And it's an inhale to circle and squeeze. Good. Keep the eyes on the mat throughout the entire movement so the chin is tucked in, the neck long in line with the body. Think about keeping the shoulder blades down and back the whole time, particularly as you reach those arms over the head. Doing really well. We're just going to go for a couple more here. Exhaling to bring the arms forward, inhaling to circle back around. Good. On your next one, as you circle the arms around, we're going to hold that squeeze with the chest lifted, squeezing in between the shoulder blades, just holding here for 3, 2, 1, and relaxing back down. Good work, guys. Okay, so for the next exercise, we're going to be working into the triceps, so the back of the arms. We're extending the arms behind the body and rotating forward and back from the shoulders. As we do this, just thinking about squeezing through the backs of the arms, drawing those shoulders down and back and away from the ears, and squeezing in between the shoulder blades. Keeping the legs relaxed and eyes looking straight down. Just a little bit longer, and then we're going to relax back down. Well done, guys. So we're taking the ball away for the next exercise, so just pop it next to you. We won't need it for the next one. And then we're going to lay back down on the mat with the forehead down, hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. For this one, as we inhale, we're going to be lifting up through the upper body, taking the elbows up with us. Inhaling to lift. And then as we exhale, we're extending the arms directly out to the side, squeezing in between those shoulder blades, and then inhale, hands return back to the head. Exhale, take the forehead down. So it's an inhale to lift, an exhale to extend, an inhale to come back, and an exhale to lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, extend, inhale, hands back to the head, and exhale, lower. Good. Focusing on keeping the legs relaxed, so just the upper body is working. Again, the chin is tucked in, eyes looking directly down, and making sure we're just using our upper body to lift. So we're not coming up so far that we feel crunch in our lower back. So it's just a small lift, keeping the eyes looking down. And finishing off one last one here. Finish it off strong, and then relaxing back down on the mat. Doing really well, guys. Just a couple more exercises in this workout to go. So extending the arms out in front of the body for the next one, reaching nice and long. We're going to lift the upper body up first, reaching the arms above the head. Bend the elbows back, squeezing in between the shoulders. Reach the arms forward over the head. Squeeze through the glutes to lift the legs. And then lower the whole body back down together. So there's a few things going on, so just breathe naturally through this one. and focus on the movement. So firstly, we lift the upper body up with the arms above the head, bend the elbows back, reach it forward, lift the legs and lower. So squeezing in between the shoulders as we lift, keep the eyes looking down, chin tucked in, and then making sure that we're really squeezing the glutes to lift the legs. If you're feeling it too much in the lower back, don't worry about doing the legs, just focus on the upper body. So we lift, we bend, reach forward, lift those legs, and then lower down. Good, just one more here, finishing off nice and strong. Deep breaths, and then relaxing. Nice work, guys. We have one last exercise to go, and then our workout is finished. So we're going to come up into a plank position on our toes. So just making sure our wrists are right under our shoulders, and we've got one long line with the body. As we inhale, we're going to pike the hips up, and as we exhale, we're going to come back to the plank. So we inhale to pike, and we exhale to plank. Making sure that we're keeping tight through our core, and only coming back to that strong plank position, so we're not arching through the lower back. As you pike the hips up, looking through the legs with the eyes, so keep the chin tucked in and the head in line with the body. Just a few more here. Enjoy that stretch across the whole back of the body in the pike, and then really focus on tightening through the center and pushing up with the hands as you come into the plank. On our next one, we're going to hold that plank position, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing back down. Well done. Let's stretch back into a prayer stretch, feet together, knees out wide, and just take a few deep breaths. And that's all the hard work finished for today. Well done, guys. Amazing work. Enjoy this little stretch out. Thanks again for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this workout. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me any feedback in the comments below. And don't forget that you can find the ball that I was using in the link in the description below, and you can grab that one with a little discount. If you are after any more Pilates content, you can follow me on Instagram at Pilates with Jayde and see what I'm posting over there. Other than that, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.